Really good opener for us. I'm gonna get the enchanter down before I play the enchants to try to get some value. It seems weird to me. Let's go ahead and play the Oaken Form. I'm worried about shock here, but I'm gonna play it not on the enchanter. Nice, no shock. Poor guy mulliganed and has no playables now, so feels like me every single time. What are my thoughts on drafting a single color? You need to have a lot of markers to do that, I think. I think double color is generally pretty solid in M19 right now. So I think single green is, mono green is probably a thing. Mono red's maybe a thing. Mono white's probably a thing. You can have a struggle with black a little bit. All right. Just going to attack him with both and summon a Bailiff, I think. Mono blue with artifacts is probably doable. Get a couple skilled animators in there. A couple big flyers. Probably fine. So, what is this? Dreadmaw? Maybe it should have been a Stag. I think Stag might have actually been better than what I played here. I don't really feel like letting him 2-for-1 that, so let's play Stag. I'm willing to trade the Enchanter plus a Rabid Bite for the Dreadmaw. Sure. Alright, so he's got to play 2 blockers or die. And if he does play 2 blockers, he's at 1 health. Okay. Alright, game 1 for us, but not because of anything we did well. Just our opponent got card screwed there. Like, he didn't have the lands in hand combo to do anything. I didn't see anything from my opponent at all. I saw 1 big creature. It tells me fucking nothing. Didn't see any small creatures. I might toss the Kylan game for a Mighty Leap again. Feels like if he's green-red big creatures, then we might end up in some sort of slugging war where having a extra combat trick over a very weak 2-1 might be a thing. My opener seems strong. Well, I drew into all of it, right? I didn't have the elf in my hand when I chose the mulligan or not. I don't even think I had the enchant. I don't remember the draw phase now, but I'm pretty sure I drew into it. Opponent goes first, so I actually have an option for once. I'm gonna keep this. I've got 3 draws to draw land, and I've got 2 3-drops and then a 4-drop. Nice to not have to mulligan twice in a row. Feels like paradise. Be able to have a 7-card hand. There's my next land. It's decent. Juvenator, sure. It's good for him. He's had that both times now. Ramps him up nicely. I'm going to hold the Basilisk for now. Could draw a War Leader. I guess I'll play Plains. Play the 3-2. If he's ramping up into a big creature, Basilisk does a lot to just trade for it. Oracle's good for him. Not even sad about that. Let's play the Stag. I guess I could have attacked with the thought that if he blocks, I'm happy with that trade. As opposed to now where I have to actually make that decision. Am I okay with the combat trick here? Yeah, I think I am. Let's get that out of your hand before you get value out of it. Alright, I guess he was just wanting to trade that as well. Dreadmaw, I guess. Second Oracle. Okay, I was hoping for a creature. I think I might Oaken form the Stag. Other play is the Basilisk, but I don't really want to trade the Basilisk for the Oracle. He has a chump blocker. Maybe I do want to trade that. I could offer it and then Titanic Growth. Alright, let's go ahead and attack. Kind of like the Oaken form. I don't know. I don't like investing in enchantments before I've seen shit from my opponents. Guess there's 2 draws out of Satyr. And hey, looks like those Stags would have actually been pretty good in here. They both trade with the Oracles. Didn't see any Oracles from him last time, but he's getting 2-for-1s on his Oracles at the moment, which feels kind of bad. Yep, could have done that. Could have tapped the 1-1 and see if he'll trade and force Titanic Growth. Yep. Weird. No plays at all, huh? So this reeks of combat trick. With no other play, it seems really weird. Is he like a handful of them? I don't understand. He's got 7 land on board. The fuck is he doing? Oh, citizen. I don't know what he's doing. That made no sense to me. He just spent his entire land with 5 cards in hand. Entire play with 5 cards in hand and didn't do anything. Could it possibly all be land? He hasn't missed a land drop yet and he's on 8. Maybe he's just massively flooded, but with what? Sarkhan's Unsealing. Sure, it's a pretty bad one. Ah. I see. Sarkhan's Unsealing plus Hellion. He just didn't want to play any more stuff to the board. It's fairly ridiculous. Well, let's put him on a clock. You got another removal? Because I have a fucking massive Dreadmaw. So greens and reds removal isn't destroy creature, it's do damage. He needs to do 13 damage to this Dreadmaw. I think he might struggle with that. That's 4. Sure. Oh, he's just gonna kill me. He's got 1 more and he hits me in the face with the next Unsealing. Kills me. Okay. Get another creature. Oh. Alright, I thought we were dead there. We survived the Wombo combo. Survived the Sarkhan's Unsealing with Hellion. Surprised about that. He did look like he had a handful of land. Like a lot of it. And we just won one off of enormous ant creature growth, which is pretty great. Alright. Okay, back in a second. We'll get this next game going. All right, so I don't feel great about this stag. 4 power, 4 toughness seems kind of whatever with an enchantment already on it. I think I kind of prefer the Mighty Leap in the base deck. We were close to dying. If he had one more 4 power creature in his hand that he could play, he could have sarkened us to the face. I mean, he had those oracles in there. Like, now that I think about it, pretty much every creature in his deck had 4 power or more. It's an unsealing deck.
A renewal. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Barbaros 2. Thank you for the resub. Yeah, so if I probably will. I go first with this. Kind of sucks. I like the hand. Need to draw a runner land. It's probably a mulligan. Feels kind of bad. This feels real bad. The creature though. Alright. So got 3 land. Cost me a card to do it. Is the game stretched? Nope. Alright, well, Basilisk trades very well with that. One top, one bottom. Need a land? Oh, that's slow. Sure. Big hand, I guess. Kind of nasty. Didn't get a land. Don't really want to get 2 for 1 on my Basilisk. So I don't think I want to. I mean, like, any disperse effect, any dwindle, anything blue might do to my Basilisk is the wrong thing for Oaken Form. But playing nothing's a pretty rough turn too. I guess I might get a Strangling Spore here if I attack, but I mean, I guess this is a pretty good target for it too. Getting countered? Maybe. Looks like a yes. A cancel. Okay. So he's had no answer for the Basilisk yet. He's playing 3 colors. Blue cancel, opening divination into cancel. Omen Speaker, divination, cancel. It's gonna be another pass. Wow. 5 land, 3 of them blue. There's no way that it's right to buff this, right? There's too many instant tricks that fuck me as all these colors now. So I'm probably just gonna play into another counter spell. Amazing. Cancel number 2. Sure. He's on the Omen Speaker beatdown plan. Strong 6s and 7s. We know this color combination, right? This is Nicobolus. That card's very interesting to me. Let's swing again. Got a 3rd counter. Yes, yes he does. 3rd cancel. Okay. I don't know what to discard here. I'm going to toss those and assume my Dreadmaw gets some value. He has to run out cancels one day. That's pretty ridiculous. 3 cancels into a Mind Rot. Alright, we're going to run into 4th cancel if we're not careful here. But what can I do? I can't play around it. Yeah, Rabid Bite on this guy is super strong, for sure. Oh my god, it resolved. Alright. Let's see these cards he's been holding for creatures now. I'm betting Dwindle. Yeah, so I'm really glad we didn't Oaken Form earlier. Card's been dead for us. Throwing it out is probably the best thing we've done. Best play we've done all game. Another Divination. Holy Jesus. Can we just like... Maybe let me just draw a big creature right now. Take my big enchant right now too, maybe. I don't know about that or not. Let's run 8 more cards than I have. Gonna find out what red, blue, black's about. It's Bolas, but I'll hold lands when I get them. Wall of Mist doesn't do anything versus Basilisk. Sure, he's on the Omen Speaker beatdown plan. Is he an abnormal endurance? He's gonna Strangling Spores my Basilisk. Alright, I don't have any option to that. Answer to that. Has he played creatures? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spells. 2 Wall of Mist and an Omen Speaker. Fender Dragon's white-green, right? Second Strangling Spores. 10 spells now in a 40-card deck. In the first 12 cards or whatever. Hold that for now. Could make the Dreadmaw 3/9, but it doesn't do anything and he still dies if he blocks. Okay. Guide's nice. Unblockable to my opponent's creatures. Why not play the lands when I get them? Because my opponent has already showed us that he's playing Mind Rots. And look, I get to show you in real time why not to do that. Ready? Because instead of having to discard real cards, I get to discard forests. And boy, does that feel fucking better. So instead of 2 for 1ing me, he's 0 for he plays 1 card and gets nothing out of me. Alright, this turn I'm just gonna hit him. And if he shows no ability to do anything for it, next turn I'll Oaken Form and try to kill him with that. Sure, another Omen Speaker, still can't block me. Seen no bounce and only one dwindle. Seen 2 strangling spores and a fuck ton of cancels. Let's try for it. I'm still not even sure it's worth Omen Form, like Oaken Form. I guess it gives him 2 turns to do something. Unsure about this play. All right. So 2-1 does nothing versus that deck. What would I sideboard in? I think 1 Invoke the Divine is fine. Mighty Leaps are probably fine. I'm betting there's a flyer in there somewhere, but I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not putting in for that. Maybe a Reclamation Sage. It's body, but he's got 1/3s, right? That's the creature that I'm going to... 1/3s and 0/5s are what I'm going to be trading against. I'm a little bit less excited about enchants versus that deck. Yeah, Basilisk got good value for sure. I'm removing 1 Oaken Form. Alright. Remove the enchantments. All of them, you think? Fountain of Renewal for time, and it's not a bad idea. All right, let's drop 1 more Oaken Form. Okay. No, I'm not removing the 6-mana enchantment. 6-mana enchantment actually gets me value versus that deck. Just can't cast out anything with 3 toughness. My opponent showed no enchantment counters. He played double Strangling Spores as both ways to remove creatures as I'm enchanting them. So no disperses. So maybe we want the opposite. Maybe we want to tempo into him, but we'll see. Opponent goes first, but I can't keep this hand. I've only got 1 land. So that's a mulligan. I don't want to be down cards versus him because he's shown that he wants to 1-for-1 me all the time with counter spells. This hand is also bad. It's too slow. The stags are good versus him. I don't want that. Because they tap his blockers, which is super good, but stags also get killed by Strangling Spores and all of his counter spells, so. Fountain on 1's not bad. Yeah, he mulliganed down 1 for sure. Two top, 0 bottom. It's discouraging. You know what I should probably put into this? I don't know. Cancel. I was going to say I should put in that card that removes all my lands from this deck. It's probably really good versus him. Getting Mind Rotted? No. Divinations first. Sure. I'll take my time. Sure. Let him set up for his cancels. Wish I had my 3-drop guide. 3-drop guide would have been so fucking valuable to get on the board. Could just beat him down with that for 7 turns in 1. So this is a lose-lose-lose for me here. It's either cancel or it's Strangling Spores. Still playing Stag. I'm not sure I'm playing more land until I have a reason to. So he's got Strangling Spores. I think he thought about letting it resolve or not, and he's decided he'd rather spore it. Sure. Villager, sure. Took the divination back, not the spores. That's interesting. Now there is a reason to play lands. I think I'd still rather slow play. I don't know, if I get that Dreadmaw on the board, I win. I think I'm waiting. All right. Sure. I'm gonna feel real bad if I draw a second land right now. Do I want to turn an Omen? No, I don't. I want to get my guide down this turn. Okay. Fuck happened there? Selected and unselected it. Seen too many counterspells and too many discards to be excited about playing that forest right now. Is bite worth anything? Do I need a bite? You think I should play that land? He showed me 2 Mind Rots last game. I'm not playing the fucking land. One little fucking fly. One little tiny fruit fly. Annoying little buggers. Right? So I think he has spores this turn. And I think I can get value out of spores by just attacking with the stag. Okay. Sure. Nope. Okay. Play land tier. It's guide. Maybe that would have been a good turn to Oaken form. Had the thought. Lets me play Dreadmaw freely next turn. He's got his dwindle. We're going to see it in a minute. Okay. I think I'm okay playing the Bailiff. Probably going to run into a counter here. I think I'm still doing it. That Oaken form. Can play it on Stag if I want. Stag as a 6/6 is a pretty threatening creature. Doesn't trample. Red mana. Don't like that. Might be bull this time. We've seen no red creatures or spells out of his deck yet. So presumably. Frilled Sea Serpent. Okay. What a nice pickup. 1, 2, 3 for the enchanter. 1, 2, 3, draw a card. Get a bite next turn, but not this turn, unfortunately. Can't block it anyways. Let's go ahead and attack. All right, sure. Eat a wall. It's a really good draw for him. I might run into his counterspell here. I think I'm okay with that. Guess I'm not okay with a Strangling Spores, though. Still 1 for 1 to me, right? Well, he's already played 3 Strangling Spores this game. Probably doesn't have a 4th. I feel like it might be time to draw again. Let's attack with Stag. Tap a blocker. Sure, eat another Omen Speaker. Alright, let's try the Rapid Bite. Looks like he did draw a counterspell. Alright. I know I can sacrifice Fountain, guys. I'm pretty happy with Fountain right now. Might be something I do at the end of this turn. Because I would like to get my Book the Divine. Yeah, bro. Nice one. Might be time about now. Because I actually don't have a playable right now. I've had playables up till now. Alright. Let's do it. It's a good one. Guide's a great one. He's got no counters. Presumably he's dead here. Not immediately, clearly. Alright, let's choose the stag. Let's tap a wall of mist here. I'm okay with him blocking with Salvager. I hate the recursion off Salvager here, but I actually want to get my Basilisk through. Sure. I need to restart the client after this. Could I use guides? Yeah, I could have guided this turn instead of playing the Basilisk. I didn't even think of that as an option, but yes, I could have. It doesn't require tapping. Might have been better. Actually, would have been better. Would have put him on a one-turn clock. Yep, that's a misplay on my part. Thank you for pointing that out, chat. I appreciate it. I like it when you guys point out misplays that are legitimate misplays. It makes me get better. All right. I guess Strangling Spores is annoying. If he's got Strangling Spores number 4, I'm going to be a little disappointed. And you know what? I didn't even think about the fact I just tapped the fucking Sea Serpent, in which case I should have attacked with the guide for 1 more damage. Yep, another misplay, a little one there, only for 1 damage, but maybe irrelevant. Still haven't seen the red mana. It's got to be Bolas, right? Nothing else makes any sense. And he's playing a fuck ton of discard. All right, that guy's decks seem terrible to me. Pretty annoying to play against, especially the first game. But he doesn't have any way to put pressure on me as he's sitting back doing nothing. So, all right, I'm gonna walk away from the computer, grab water. Back in a second. Restart the client where I'm doing that. See you in a minute.